Welcome to the Vox Pathfinder 15R channel, and today we have, of all things, a Vox Pathfinder 15R. And we're going to be discussing, can you gig the Vox Pathfinder 15R amp with the stock 8-inch speaker on a chair with a cushion insulator, acoustic insulator, right? So we're going to see if we can do that, and what I have to monitor is an iPhone. If I can just back up a little bit. It's an iPhone. It's off at the moment, but I'm going to put a decibel meter app, and it's located, the leading edge of the iPhone, which is supported 3 feet above the ground by the stool. The leading edge is exactly 3 meters away from the grill cloth. 2 meters, just over 2 feet. And we have a chart here I'm going to fill out with the numbers like the average decibel level and the peaks. And we're going to test clean and dirty. We're going to test each side, both clean and dirty. We're going to test with the master volume at 11 and master volume on full. And I'm going to be using Epiphone SG, and I'm going to manipulate the volume and tone pots so they won't always be at a maximum, sort of like you being at a show. Let's see the settings. So there are the settings. Gain and volume at 11. That's how I like to set my tone stack on Voxes. No tremolo, some reverb. And for the dirt, we'll kick in this Demon Tube Screamer pedal, set like so, drive past noon, level less than noon, and a fair amount of brightness. So it's going to give me the opportunity to manipulate the tone on the guitar, similar to how you would do it on stage. So you don't want to dial in out all your tone, your treble, and then when you go back on the volume on your guitar, suddenly all your treble just disappears, which is never cool. And while I'm talking, I'm actually just bringing up decibel meter on the app. So let me just get that in the field of view. I'm going to plug in. So we're going to start with clean. And I have single coil and humbucker positions on this guitar. Okay, let's start recording. Actually, let's clear it first. Okay. Start recording now. We're on the tap single coil position on volume 5. I'm going to bring it all the way up. Bring it back down to 5 and then go switch to humbucker. Now I'm going to turn up the volume pot on the guitar all the way. pause it. So we got an average of 83.4 and a peak of 98.6. So I'm just going to enter that information in right now. Okay, so now I'm going to turn up the master on the Pathfinder all the way. Again, we're going to start single coil, volume on 5, and then work our way up. So I'm going to clear that. Okay, we turn up the single coil on the bridge pickup to 10. Okay, we're going to go to humbucker position, volume 5. I'm going to turn up my tone from 7 to 10, get a little brighter. Now we're going to go all the way to 10 on the bridge humbucker. We still recording? Yes, we are. Okay, pause it there. I think we have it for the clean tone with the Pathfinder at max volume. So we have an average of 89.2 and a peak of 101.1. Now we're going to go back, put the master back at 11, turn on the tube screamer. Okay, I'm going to go single coil on 5, tone on 7 about. Why not? See how that works. 1 second. Okay, now we're going to go single coil on 10 on the guitar. Okay, so that finishes it with master on 11. Hold on a second. No, I have to do a humbucker position. So let's go back to 5 for humbucker. Okay, it's playing. And we'll quickly go to 10 on the humbucker. I'm sorry, that wasn't humbucker yet. That was still a single coil. Now it's on humbucker. Now we're going to go to 10 on humbucker. See what that does. Okay, we got the information we need. We have an average decibel level of 92.8 and a max peak of 101.4 decibels. Now we're going to go max on the Pathfinder, on the master volume. Going to go back to single coil on 5. And this is going to be really short because this is loud. And I'm just going to reset this. Okay. And let's try it again. Okay, now we're going to go 10 on single coil. Let's see what that does. Okay, now we're going to go back to 5 on humbucker. Going to stay really short here. Now we're going to go to 10 on humbucker. This is the last position, and then we're going to stop the test and review the results. Okay, here we go. Tone's like on 7 because it'd be too harsh otherwise. Very interesting results. I'm just going to switch off the amp. And let me get those readings in. So for an average, we have 98 decibels. And for a peak, we have 105. Okay. So let's just put down the guitar. And so the question is, can you gig with this amp? let me just back out the camera. I got my chart here. I think it's pretty much in the field of view. So I have this side here left for clean, right for dirty, and I filled out all the fields for 2 meters away from the grill cloth. And we know from sound acoustics and out in the open, you're going to get a 6 decibel drop for every doubling of the distance away from your source. So if we were to fill in 4 meters here, subtract 6 decibels from the average, we have 77.4. At 8 meters, we're going to have 71.4. And at 16 meters, we're going to have 65.4. And this is at the masters at 11. For the peaks, we're going to have 92.6 at 4 meters. Then we're going to have 86.6 at 8 meters and 80.6 decibels at 16 meters. Now at the master on full on the Pathfinder, for the average, at 2 meters it was 89.2. At 4 meters it's going to be 6 decibels less, and it's going to be 83.2. And then at 8 meters it's going to be 77.2, right? And then at 16 meters it's going to be 71.2 decibels. That's the average. The peaks with the master on full for the clean tones, or cleanish, it's up to you to decide if I kept it clean. Take away 6 decibels from there, and at 4 meters we have 95.1 decibels. At 8 meters we're going to have 89.1 decibels. And at 16 meters we're going to have 83.1 decibels. Okay, and 16, to review, if you don't like to think in meters, we can go back to standard. 2 meters is about 6.5 feet. 4 meters is 13.1, about 13 feet. 8 meters is 26.25 feet, and 16 meters is 52.5 feet. So that's the distance away from the amp to gauge, the sound pressure levels. Now for the dirty side, at the master at 11, at 2 meters from the grill cloth, we had a 92.8 average. So the average at 4 meters will be 6 decibels less. So that'll be 86.8. At 8 meters, it will be 80.8 decibels. And at finally 16, or 52.5 feet away, it will be 74.8 decibels. And the peaks will start at 101.4 for the 2 meter. So the peaks will be 95.4 decibels at 4 meters away from the grill cloth. At 8 meters away it will be 89.4 decibels away, the peaks. And at 16 meters, over 50 feet away, your peaks will reach 83.4 decibels. And this is in the outside. Okay, so master on full for dirty, the way we had the preamp set on the amp and the tube screamer going into it. The average at 2 meters was 98. At 4 meters, the average sound pressure level will be 92 decibels. At 8 meters away, it will be 6 decibels less, at 86 decibels. At 16 meters away, the average dirty tone will be 80 decibels loud at 50 feet away from the amplifier. For the peaks, at 2 meters, we're at 105. So at 4 meters, which is 13 feet away, we'll be at 99 decibels. Then at 8 meters away, or just over 26 feet, we will be at 93 decibels. And at 16 meters, the peaks at dirty tones will be 87 decibels at just over 50 feet away from the grill cloth. So, is it giggable? Well, that's for you to decide. These are the clean tones, these are the dirty tones, and at what distance away from the stage you want your sound pressure level, and do these meet it? So, and that was with the 8-inch stock speaker. So I hope this was helpful.